for today's regional championship matchup between the Waterloo Bulldogs and your Mascoutah Indians. First, the line for the Bulldogs. Leading off, playing center field, number 13, Patrick O'Donnell. Batting second, playing first base, number 18, Max Oswald. Batting third, playing designated hitter, number 4, Chatton Kirchner. Batting fourth, playing catcher, number 8, Trey Conroe. Batting fifth, playing left field, number 33, Caleb Pappenberg. Batting sixth, playing third base, number 30, Austin Martin. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 10, Tanner Chamberlain. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, number 36, Brady Schmidt. Batting ninth, playing second base, number 7, Seth Weichert. And now, the lineup for your Mascoutah Indians. Leading off, playing second base, number 1, Logan Lehman. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 10, Cameron Eddy. Batting third, playing pitcher, number 22, Austin Russo. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 23, Josh Heyman. Batting fifth, playing center field, number 17, Tom Harrison. Batting sixth, playing third base, number 21, Darren Klein. Batting seventh, playing catcher, number 14, Carson Mole. Batting eighth, playing right field, number 12, Noah Kielbach. Batting ninth, playing left field, number 11, Nathan Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon as the Indians and the Bulldogs, Waterloo and Mascoutah, conference rivals match up for this afternoon's IHSA 3A regional title game here on the south side of Mascoutah. Couldn't ask for better weather, 75 degrees, sunny skies, perfect morning for baseball. Austin Musso set to toe the rubber today for the Indians. Makes his 11th start of the year. 8-2, 83 strikeouts in 48 2/3 innings. He has been sensational this year. Looking to put together yet another dominant start as the Indians look to advance to the sectional semifinals down in Triad. Look at the Waterloo lineup today. Patrick O'Donnell, Max Oswald. O'Donnell in center, Oswald at first. Chatton Kirchner is the DH. Trey Conrad catching and batting fourth. Caleb Pappenberg will bat fifth in left field. Austin Morton bats sixth at third base. Rowan Schilling bats seventh and right. Brady Schmidt plays short and bats eighth. And Seth Weichert plots ninth and plays second base. Beautiful day, as we mentioned. Musso comes into the day at a minuscule ERA of .33 of .86. A beautiful day for baseball. And so we are ready to go here on a Saturday morning IHSA Regional Baseball, and we are underway in a first pitch strike. First pitch at 11:03. Musso ready and his 0-1 on the way. It's high for a ball to Patrick O'Donnell, the leadoff hitter for the Bulldogs. O'Donnell hitting .407. 32 runs batted in. For the big right-handed batting center fielder, the next pitch is off the plate outside a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Bulldogs took 2 games earlier this year from the Indians, swept the season series in conference play. 2-1, a swing and a miss. That was one of just the only 2 Musso losses this year.
Right here.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Into the windup, Musso ready and the pitch on the way. That is in there for called strike 3, bottom of the strike zone. And there's 1 away here in the first.
Number 18, Max Oswald.
That's going to bring up Max Oswald. Oswald, the first baseman, another big, tall guy here for the Bulldogs. First pitch misses high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Musso's delivery on the way. Check swing. They say he went. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. 322 the average for Oswald. He's gone deep twice. He's driven in 18 runs this year for Waterloo. The pitch. Breaking ball, strike called over the inside corner. Musso's 1-2. This is away, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right here.
Again, the 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Musso picks up his second strikeout of the afternoon. He gets Oswald swinging. And Chatton Kirchner coming to the plate, the designated hitter. They kicked the first pitch from Musso. Swung on, popped into the air right side. Foul territory, room for Amon. Backtracking. He's got it! And the inning is over. Musso with a 1-2-3 first. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left for the Bulldogs. The bottom of the first we go. The Indians will face Conrad Lindhorst. When we come back, this is the Indian Sports Network. Bottom of the first inning, the Indians ready to go against Conrad Lindhorst. Nolan Liebert set to lead things off. And the first pitch of the inning is off the plate. Liebert hitting .356, a homer, 25 RBIs. Facing Conrad Lindhorst, the right-hander. The right-handed junior, the 1-0. Swinging a hot shot to first, picked up on one bounce by the first baseman, Max Oswald. Takes it to the bag himself in the first out of the inning.
That's a bad. Shortstop, number 10, Cameron Eddy.
It's going to bring in Cam Eddy, the second baseman for the Indians. Batting in the 2-hole today. Oswald this year 1-3 in 9 starts. 47 innings, 42 strikeouts. He's walked 14. The pitch, swinging a foul back to the screen, out of play. For Lindhorst, an ERA of 2.68. No balls at a strength to count on Cam Eddy. Lindhorst gets his sign from his catcher, Troy Conrad. And the pitch. Taken high and in, ball one. The 1-1. That's in there, a strike, and off speed at the top of the zone. And the count of 0-2 strikes now.
Battle in there, let's go.
1-2 the count. The 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. Bottom of the first, no score. And a winner go home game. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lindhorst ready, kicks and fires. Swinging a foul back to the screen. We'll do it again at 2-2. Twelve runs batted in on the year for Eddy. He's hit 4 doubles, hitting .395. The pitch is outside. The count goes full, 3-2. Again, the 3-2 fouled back to the fence.
Shorten up and protect. Come on now.
The count remains at 3-2. Lindhorst has his sign. Comes set, ready to work. Into the windup. His delivery on the way. A check swing. He went around. They appeal to third. They say he went. It's a strikeout of Eddy. Eddy thought he held up. He was walking down to first. They appealed to the third base umpire, who said he went.
Go, twos, get it started.
And that'll bring in Austin Musso. See if he can help himself here in the bottom of the first. Musso calls time. Lindhorst, a bit of a slow worker. Musso calls time to collect himself here.
Work his head, work the pitches.
They play Musso to pull in the infield a bit. A lot of room right center. The pitch is down and away for a ball. The 1-0. That's in there for a called strike, 1-1. Musso 9 home runs, 31 RBIs, and hitting .387. The pitch. That's in there, a called strike. And it's 1-2 here on Austin Musso.
Come on, Moose.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch to Musso, taken low, 2-2. Indians working the count a bit here on Lindhorst. Here early in this game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom half of the first inning. The 2-2 on the way is off the plate. Ball 3.
Come on, Tubes, you can do this.
Missed outside, the count goes full. So back-to-back full counts for the Indians. Second baseman playing just to the right of second base. They playing Musso to pull. A lot of hitting room on that right side of the infield for Musso. A lot of room down the right field line as well. The 3-2 checked his swing, held this one, he held up. And Musso with a great at-bat and works a walk.
Come on, Josh, bring him around.
Puts him on for Josh Amon.
Come on, Josh, your time.
Left-handed
Let's go.
batting, Josh Amon.
You can hit number 2 right here.
Set to go to work here against Lindhorst. Now working out of the stretch. Looks over at the runner, Musso, who is running for himself here. The pitch in the dirt. Musso's running. Throw down to second. Not in time. Musso advancing on a wild pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Come on, Josh. Base hitter scoring.
On Amon. Time is called. They're going to have Conrad go out to talk to Lindhorst. Make sure they're on the same page, and now they're ready to go.
Let's go, Josh. Come on now.
One ball, no strikes. Musso ready to run at second. The 1-0 to Amon is high for a ball. Two balls, no strikes. From the belt, Lindhorst looks at Musso, slide steps the pitch, swinging the ground ball, right side. Couple of bounces picked up by the second baseman, Weichert. Throws the first in time, so the Bulldogs get out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians in the bottom of the first, scoreless after 1. You're listening to the IHSA 3A regional title on the Mascoutah Indians Sports Network.
New to Mascoutah but open since 1972, Joe's Pizza has plenty to offer. No matter what you're in the mood for, Joe's Pizza has a variety of options for you. Check out their handmade pizzas, pastas, subs, salads, and wings located at 215 East Main in Mascoutah. Along with their delicious food, Joe's has friendly workers, a clean and safe environment, and fast and efficient service. Don't just take our word for it, look at many reviews left by members of our own community. Available for delivery or carryout. Joe's Pizza, where every bite feels like home.
We're to the second inning, and Austin Moose will go back to work. Trey Conrad to lead things off for the Indians, or for the Bulldogs, excuse me. Conrad batting in the cleanup spot today for the Waterloo Bulldogs. Musso worked a quick 1-2-3 first.
Go, choose. Just heat.
And Musso ready to go to work here. The first pitch swung on, popped up out of play to the right side. The 0-1. Swinging a ground ball left side. Klein waits on it, throws across the diamond in time, and a stretch by Amon at first. Not a spectacular throw from Klein. Amon had to reach into the baseline, kind of awkwardly around Conrad to make that catch, but he made the play anyway on the first base end of things. Well, nicely done play by Amon to get the out. One gone here in the second. Here's Caleb Pappenberg. First pitch is outside. Big left-handed hitting left fielder for the Bulldogs. Hitting .238. The next pitch, check swing roller left side. Klein's got it, has it, throws the first in time. Musso getting some soft contact here on the top of the second. And that's going to bring in Austin Martin. Musso ready. First pitch to him is taken low for a ball. One ball, no strikes, and the next delivery on the way. Check swing, he held up. It's a 1 ball, 1 strike count. And the 1-1 is in there for a called strike 1 and 2. Right, 2 and 1. The pitch. A little bit low, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike with 2 gone, top of the second. No score in this IHSA regional title game. Musso's delivery on the way is in there on the outside corner. A called strike, gets 3 and 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs from Musso. Again, the 3-2. Outside. Musso walks Martin, 2 men and a batter on with 2 outs here in the second.
Nothing hurt. Ground ball, get out of this.
That's about right fielder, number 10, Tanner Chamberlain.
And now the batter will be Rowan Schilling. First pitch is over, or a check on the runner. Musso ready, and the pitch to Schilling. Swing and a fly ball in the air, left center field. That ball's hit well into the gap. That ball's down. It's going to roll to the wall. Coming around third is Martin. He will score, throw into second. And the Bulldogs strike first. It's 1-0. RBI double from Rowan Schilling, his 4th double of the year. And his 9th run batted in. He hit that ball well into the left center field gap. So now the batter is Brady Schmidt. Musso ready and the pitch on the way. Swung on, hit in the air, shallow left. Drifting back out is the shortstop. Eddie underneath, he's got it. And that ends the inning.
All right, get it back.
The Bulldogs get a run. A double from Rowan Schilling. The Bulldogs strike first. It's 1-0. It's the IHSA regional title game between the Bulldogs and the Indians on the Indian Sports Network. Right at the bottom of the second, the Bulldogs leading 1-0. Tom Harrison leads off for the Indians. And Conrad Lintor's first pitch, swinging a ground ball to the right side. That's going to get gloved by Weichert. He throws to first in time. One pitch, one out for Lindhorst, and that'll bring in Darren Klein. Lindhorst ready, working from the rubber. And the pitch on the way, swing and a miss, strike one. One ball, no balls, one strike on Klein. Lindhorst ready in the 0-1. Klein bunch, left side, going to be a tough play for the pitcher who falls down, throw to first, not in time, ball thrown away on the right field line. Klein on his way to second. Lindhorst fielded the ball, fell down, threw from his backside, and threw it away down the right field line, and Klein read it all the way, got to second. That'll be a single and an error on Klein, or for Klein. And now Carson Moll with the tying run in scoring position here in the bottom half of the first. Lindhorst working from the stretch, now steps off the mound as Moll steps out. Moll steps back in, right up on the plate. Lindhorst from the belt, looks at the runner, tries to pick him off, back safely. Moll hitting .322, 27 RBIs. He has had some big hits and big moments. The pitch, swinging a line drive, that's going to get through the right side, a base hit. Klein on his way to the plate. The ball was mishandled and right throw is cut off. And just like that, we're tied. Carson Mull comes through with an RBI single to the right side.
Come on, Nolan, bring him around.
RBI number 28 for Mull.
Good job, Carson.
Comes through big time here in the bottom of the second. Garrison Kramer, as usual, will go out in courtesy run to give him all the opportunity to get ready to catch. Nolan Kuhlbach will be the batter now for the Indians.
Let's go, 12. Come on now.
Starting over at 1-1 here in the bottom of the second. First pitch, bunt shown, pulls it back. 1-0 as the pitch was low in the dirt. Third baseman playing in front of the bag at the cutout of the infield grass. Ready for a bunt from Kuhlbach. 1 ball and no strikes. The pitch. That's low for ball 2.
Work him hard, Nolan. Come on now.
Kuhlbach hitting .299. 22 runs batted in on the year. Lindhorst works out of the stretch, tries to pick off the runner. Kramer back to the bag safely with a head-first dive.
Go, Nolan. Come on, Nolan.
The pitch is a little high. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-0 to count on Kuhlbach.
Come on, Nolan. If he puts it there, you hit it.
Ethan Walker in the on-deck circle here for the Indians. The 3-0 is in the inside corner, a strike, 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. Lindhorst, the pitch is in there for a strike. Top of the zone, but called a strike. The count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 man out here in the bottom of the second. Tied at 1. Check on the runner. Kramer back safely.
You can do this, Nolan. Come on now.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Then Torres is sign, comes set, glove at the belt. Another check on the runner, Kramer, and a head first slide back into the bag. Three balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. That one swung on, line to the right. That's going to get down. It gets by the right fielder down. Headed toward the wall. Kramer gets the wave around third. The ball's into the infield. They're going to stop Kuhlbach at third. It's an RBI triple, and the Indians have the lead. A sinking line drive that got past the right fielder. And Kuhlbach wound up at third. Kramer turned on the Jets to score, and the Indians have a 2-1 lead. Bulldogs pitcher going out to have a word with Lindhorst. 1 out, runner at third. Now it's Nate Walker. That's twice now that the Indians have gone the other way to right to drive in a run. Walker has driven in 11 this year. Batting average sits right squarely at 300. And Walker calls time. First pitch is swung on and missed. The ball gets away. Kilbach coming to the plate. He's safe. And it's 3-1 on a wild pitch. An aggressive base running move by Kilbach. One ball, no balls, one strike on Walker, who swung at the pitch. And already action developing down in the Waterloo bullpen. The pitch taken high, ball one. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 strike pitch is in the dirt. It's 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Kilbach takes it high, 3-1 now. Or Walker takes it high, rather. 3-1 on Nathan Walker. Another 3-1. Walker takes a strike on the outside corner. Three and two. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the right side, slowly hit. Gonna be a tough play, and they get him out at first. First baseman Oswald Haddock. It was a race to the bag between Lindhorst and Walker, and Lindhorst just barely beat him there. Top of the order now, and Nolan Liebert. And now all of a sudden, Waterloo bringing their trainer out to look at Lindhorst. There is a left-hander throwing in the Waterloo bullpen. So it's the trainer and the coach having a conversation on the mound, making sure Lindhorst is okay. Hopefully he is. And they say everybody seems to agree that he's okay.
Go Nolan, get it started again.
And now it'll be Nolan Liebert. 3 runs, 3 hits in the inning for the Indians. 3-1 lead. The pitch to Liebert shows bunt. Bunt's foul to the left side.
Go Nolan, right here.
3 balls and no balls, 1 strike. Liebert takes it high. 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. Lindhorst ready in the pitch. Swinging a shot foul down the right field line. Liebert behind the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Then Torres ready to go to work, winds and fires. Check swing, no go, 2-2.
Come on, Nolan.
Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Liebert. The 2-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air to right. This one, though, is playable and caught by the right fielder, Schilling. So we head to the top of the third. The Indians grab 3 runs. You're listening to the IHSA 3A Regional Championship game on the Mascoutah Indians Sports Network.
You don't need to compromise to lift for a great price. Just go to the gym. New Energy Fitness is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Work privately or sign up for one of the many available classes. So swipe your membership card and head right on in. And with an amazing atmosphere and community, you'll feel right at home. So for great prices, equipment, and everything else, head to 602 West Main Street. Apply now at newenergyfit.com or call 618-448-0331.
We go to the third. The Indians now leading 3-1. Seth Weichert leads off for the Bulldogs. 9-1 and 2 here for Waterloo against Musso. Musso now all of a sudden has a 3-1 lead to his advantage. And he'll go to work against Weichert. And the first pitch of the inning is taken high for a ball. Or excuse me, that's in there for a strike. The 0-1 swung on and missed. And it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 on Weichert, hitting .275. No homers, he's driven in 5. Musso's 0-2. Breaking ball in there. Strike 3 called.
Up to bat, center fielder, number 13, Patrick O'Donnell.
Third strikeout of the day for Musso. Top of the order now for the Bulldogs, Patrick O'Donnell, who struck out looking his first trip to the plate today. First pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes on O'Donnell. The next pitch, swing and a miss. A big rip from O'Donnell. It's 1-1. Next delivery, inside a ball. 2-1. 2-1 on the way. He is in there for a strike. The off speed finds the zone. 2-2, 1 man away. And the 2-2 offering on the way. Swinging a line, driving a right. That ball is caught by Kielbach. Off the end of the bat by by O'Donnell. And Kielbach got there to make the play. 2 men gone here in the third for the Bulldogs. And the batter will be Max Oswald. Musso's first delivery is a little bit low and away, missed with a breaking ball. Oswald 322 the average entering play today. He's 0 for 1. Struck out swinging in the first. This one popped up right side, and that one will go out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. The next pitch off the plate. And the count 2 balls and a strike here. The next delivery well high. Ball 3. 3-1 now on Oswald.
Deep breath, settle in.
Again, the 3-1, swinging a foul out of play back behind the fence.
Come on, deep breath now.
Count
over the
goes
top.
full, 3-2 on the big first baseman Oswald here for the Bulldogs. Musso into his windup, and time is called. Ready to go in the 3-2. Yeah, it's low, ball 4. Musso, his second walk of the day. Last time he had a guy walk with 2 outs, they came in to score. Here's Chatton Kirchner, who popped down to the first baseman his first time. First pitch, taken high, snap throw to first, and it one-hops Amen, who is able to keep it in front of him. Safely back is Oswald. 1 ball, no strikes on Kirchner. The next delivery swung on, popped up right side, down the line and right. Kielbach not going to get it in foul territory. Counts 0-2.
You're ahead, stay ahead. Get him right here.
No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Kirchner. Swing and a ground ball to the left side. Klein has it, steps, throws to first in time, ending the top of the third. A scoreless third from Musso. We are to the bottom half of the third inning. 3-1 Indians.
We all know you have spirit, but how do you show it? How do you really let them know? What you need is spirit wear. What you need is Warrior logo wear. Your one-stop shop for everything Mascoutah related. And if they don't have it, they can make it. So come down to 12 East Main Street and order now.
Shortstop, number 10, Cameron Eddy.
We're to the bottom of the third inning. Cam Eddy to lead things off for the Indians here. The Indians on top 3-1. First pitch of the inning, Eddy bunts to the right side. Beautiful bunt, barehanded by the third baseman. Throw to first. Not in time. It's a leadoff bunt hit for Eddy. A beautiful bunt right down that third baseline. That puts Eddy on base.
Go, twos. Help the effort. Come on now.
And now it's going to bring in Musso. Try to help himself here with nobody out here in the bottom half of the third. First pitch, Musso takes the strike from Lindhorst. Eddy at first, nobody out. Bottom of the third, the Indians lead 3-1. IHSA 3A Regional Championship game. It's a winner-go-home matchup. The next delivery to Musso inside a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Drive the gap with it. Come on.
Eddy off of first. Musso at the plate. He shows bunt and bunts it to the left side. Going to be gloved. Throw to first is in time to get Musso. But a sacrifice by Musso moves Eddy into scoring position. So Musso with a sacrifice bunt puts Eddy in scoring position for Amon, the team leader in RBIs, with 37. The next pitch is high for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes on Amon. Eddy at second, 1 man gone. Lindhorst from the belt, slide steps and deals the pitches in the dirt. Amon takes ball 2.
Go, Josh. Come on
And
now. Be a
Eddy
hitter.
stays put at second. 2 balls
Straight
and
center.
no strikes.
Straight away to center field. Deep.
The pitch to Amon is a called strike. Two and one. Here on Amon. Check on Eddie. He's safe. Just barely back safely at second. Two balls, one strike, two men out. The pitch, swinging a pop-up foul out of play to the right side.
We do have our opinion.
Two balls, two strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a line drive. That's going to be a couple of bounces to the shortstop. Throw to first is picked out of the dirt by the first baseman Oswald. Eddie ran and he's at third. So the runner at third, 2 outs here. Batter will be Tom Harrison now. He grounded out to lead off the second. He's had several big hits this year. First pitch swung on, grounded, back to the mound. Picked up by Lindors, throws to first, in time ends the inning. So the leadoff bunt hit from Cam Eddy does not do any Indians any good. We go to the fourth, and the Indians on top 3-1.
From the auditorium, where we show the passion and hard work of our students, to the classrooms, where our faculty dedicate themselves to shaping the next generation of scientists and engineers. From the weight room, where we inspire our students to be a better version of themselves, to the courts and fields where history is made and memories are saved. From representing our school to just being a part of the community, we are Mascoutah, the high school of choice.
Trey Conrad leads off the top of the fourth inning here for the Bulldogs here today. (3-1) Mascoutah as we go to the fourth inning. In this winner go-home game, conference rivals Bulldogs and Indians. Musso ready, in the first pitch is popped up foul behind home plate. No balls, one strike. Musso ready, and the next delivery on the way is high, ball one. Ball. One ball and one strike.
Over top, bud. Deep breath.
Conrad grounded out to the third baseman his first time. That was in the second. Next pitch from Musso. Check swing. They no swing. It's 2-1. Two balls, one strike on Conrad. Musso winds ready and fires. That's outside, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike here on Musso. Again, the 3-1, outside, ball 4. Third walk of the day for Musso. This one a leadoff walk, and Caleb Pappenberg comes to the plate now with a leadoff man aboard against Musso. Carson Ball out to the mound, have a conversation with Musso. Now trots on back. Pappenberg grounded out his first time. Musso would love another ground ball here to roll 2. Drake Litteman will run for the catcher, Conrad. Musso from the stretch, checks on the runner, he's back safely. Pappenberg grounded out his first time up. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of the 4th inning, 3-1 Mascoutah the pitch. Swinging a foul back to the screen. It's 0-1. No balls and a strike. The next delivery from Musso is taken high, and the count 1-1. Musso sets from the belt with a runner at first. Check on the runner again, and the runner is safe.
Coaches, come on out right here.
Next pitch from Musso in there for a strike.
Build on that.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Pappenberg.
Stay focused, deep breath. Come on.
Another check on the runner at first, safely in. Action in the Waterloo bullpen currently. And the pitch. In the dirt. Runner on the move. Mull couldn't get a handle on it. Runner moves up to second in scoring position with nobody out. The count 2-2.
Get the batter. Let's go.
And Carson Mull wants time. Go talk to Musso here. Two balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second. The tying run in the batter's box. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Top of the 4th inning. Musso set at the belt. The 2-2 home. Swinging a pop-up foul how to play down the line and left. Again, the 2-2 swinging a fly ball in the air down the line and right. That one drifting, and a foul ball down the right field line.
Come on, Owen. Come on, Austin.
So a long foul ball. And head coach Don Eddy calls time now. He wants to have a conversation with Musso. Count is 2-2. There's nobody out. And there's a runner on second base.
Go, Juice. Come on now.
Long at bat here for Pappenberg. Came into the day hitting .238. 0 for 1 today. Two and two. Musso sets up at the belt. Looks back at the runner, kicks and fires. The pitch is foul back. Beautiful at bat here for Pappenberg.
All right, dig deep. Get him right here. Come on, deep breath. Louisiana fastball.
The 2-ball, 2-strike pitch is swung on, hit in the air, and foul off to the left side. Musso ready with a 2-2, instead checks on the runner. Musso looks at the runner. And the 2-2 again. Swing and a fly ball in the air to center. Harrison drifting, makes the catch. Runner tags from third, tags from first, goes to third. And they appeal, they say he left early. The Indians appealed the second, they say he left early. And so it'll be a double play.
Why know you want, Coach? You get thrown out too. Throw him out. Throw him out. Throw him out.
And the Waterloo head coach has been thrown out of the game as he is arguing with the
Where's Scott? Get him out of here.
one of the umpires.
He's gone.
After the appeal was made by the Indians that the runner left early, the umpire said he did. And now the Indians athletic director has to run out there to make sure the coach gets off the field.
Go, Mascoutah, play baseball.
So there's 2 outs now, nobody on.
Focus.
Up to bat, third baseman, number 30, Austin Martin.
And now Austin Martin will be the batter. The umpires are having a conversation at second base.
Play baseball, Indians.
And now they break that up. Musso's throwing the baseball around with his catcher Carson Mole. 2 outs, nobody on base now. And there is still a conversation happening. Another one of the Waterloo coaches is having a conversation with the home plate umpire now, not the umpire that made the call. And it was the umpire who made the call, who is the first base umpire when nobody's on base. He was standing at second, as when you only have 3 umpires, the umpires will move around a bit. He's the one that made the call. He's the one that tossed Waterloo's head coach. Now there's a whole lot of talking, standing around. One of the other Waterloo coaches talking now to the third base umpire. This is talking to they've now tried to talk with every umpire now. Trying to see if one umpire saw something different from the umpire who made the call. Whole lot of standing around. Another Waterloo coach, I believe the one who got the lineup card from the head coach for Waterloo, talking to the home plate umpire. Third base coach for Waterloo still talking to the third base umpire, who is explaining something to him. Austin Martin is the batter now, and we are finally ready to play baseball again here in the 4th inning. 2 outs, nobody on base. The Indians leading 3-1. And the first pitch from Musso to Martin, taken high. Hopefully, Musso was throwing the baseball around, hopefully able to stay warm here. And doesn't lose his command or anything else of the sorts. Fouled back to the screen, the count even at 1-1. And now they're still chirping and yelling coming from the Waterloo dugout. And now the home plate umpire has to go over and tell some people in the Waterloo dugout to calm down.
Stay focused and throw strikes.
Tempers are hot here in this winner go home game. The 1-ball, 1-strike pitch from Musso to Martin is low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Musso ready, the 2-1. Strike called over the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Martin hitting .258. He walked and scored his first trip today. The 2-2. Swing and a foul tip into the glove of Corsimol. Musso picks up strikeout number 4. We go to the bottom of the 4th. The Indians 3, the Bulldogs 1. You're listening to the IHSA Regional Championship game on the Indian Sports Network.
New to Mascoutah but open since 1972, Joe's Pizza has plenty to offer. No matter what you're in the mood for, Joe's Pizza has a variety of options for you. Check out their handmade pizzas, pastas, subs, salads, and wings located at 215 East Main in Mascoutah. Along with their delicious food, Joe's has friendly workers, a clean and safe environment, and fast and efficient service. Don't just take our word for it, look at many reviews left by members of our own community. Available for delivery or carryout. Joe's Pizza, where every bite feels like home.
We go to the bottom of the 4th. The Indians leading 3-1. Darren Klein leads off for the Indians. He had a bunt base hit in the second, came in to score. 3-1 ball game, bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch is inside to Klein. Max Oswald in to pitch here for the Bulldogs. After a short 3-inning performance from Lindhorst. Oswald, the tall right-hander, his 5th appearance this year. Next delivery, and Klein pops it up down the right field line. That one will drift out of play. Oswald in 7 into 3rd innings this year, an ERA of .210. He's allowed just 5 base hits. 14 strikeouts, 4 walks in 7 1/3. The pitch to Klein taken high, and it's 2-1. Klein, Moll, Kielbach here in the 4th inning. All of them had hits in the second, and they are the 3 men that have scored the 3 runs today for the Indians. The next delivery is swung on and missed.
Come on, Darren. Shorten up and protect, buddy. It's a base hit. All you need is a base hit.
The 2-2 home, swinging a fly ball in the air. Shallow center. That one is going to be called for and caught by O'Donnell in center. One man out top here in the bottom of the fourth.
Catcher, number 14, Carson Moore.
It's going to bring in Carson Mole. He single drove in a run and scored in the second. Three-one game here in the fourth. See if Mole can get something going here. Next pitch is a breaking ball. Finds the zone, holding in one. Deal one. Ball swings, hits this ball in the air to left, but that ball hangs in the air for Pappenberg to make the grab. Two men gone in the fourth.
Up to bat, right fielder, number 12.
Two men away,
Owen Keelbach.
and that brings in Kielbach. Two men out here in the fourth. Kielbach tripled to right, drove in a run, and scored. The first pitch, strike one. Again, the next delivery to Kielbach this time is taken low. And the count 1-1. 2 outs in the inning. Kielbach trying to keep the inning from, give something to the inning. Neither team has scored since the third. Since the second. We're in the fourth. The pitch, swinging a foul over to the right side out of play. 1-2 count on Kielbach.
Go 1-2. Come on now. Base hit.
Again, the 1-2 swung on, fouled off to the right side. One ball, 2 strikes. Oswald's getting his sign from his catcher. Comes set, works from the belt, and Kielbach calls time. Two outs and the 1-2 on the way is in the dirt. Ball 2, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The next delivery is in there for a called strike 3. Kielbach strikes out looking, and the inning is over. First time today that the Indians have been retired 1, 2, 3. We're through 4, we go to the 5th. 3-1 Indians.
You don't need to compromise to lift for a great price. Just go to the gym. New Energy Fitness is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Work privately or sign up for one of the many available classes. So swipe your membership card and head right on in. And with an amazing atmosphere and community, you'll feel right at home. So for great prices, equipment, and everything else, head to 602 West Main Street. Apply now at newenergyfit.com or call 618-448-0331.
The end of the 5th inning. Austin Musso ready to go to work.
Right fielder, number 10,
Here in the 5th, bottom of the order, Rowan Schilling, Brady Schmidt, and Seth Weichert. Schilling doubled in a run in the 2nd. He has an RBI today. He is the only hit today for the Bulldogs. But it was a big one, a swing and a miss. Here it is at the first pitch, nothing in 1. Was his 4th double of the year and his 9th RBI. Next pitch, swinging a ground ball left side. Eddie's got it. Throw across the diamond is inside. 1 away.
Up to bat, shortstop, number 36.
And now it'll be Brady. Schmidt. Schmidt popped up to the shortstop. And the next on the way is a pitch high, ball 1 to Schmidt. Big crowd today here in Mascoutah, both sides represented. The 1-0 on the way, swinging a fly ball in the air, shallow center. Eddie going out, makes the one-handed grab as he backpedals into center. 2 men out. Here in the 5th inning. And that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, Seth Weichert.
Right here, get out easy. Come on now.
First pitch is a called strike 0-1 on Weichert. Weichert struck out looking in the 3rd. The 0-1, swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Indians ready to go to work. Musso sets ready and fires the pitch. Swinging a pop-up. That is out of play behind the field.
Right here, deep breath. Come on now.
Musso's 0-2. Outside, that's ball 1. Again, the 0-2 on the way. That is fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Musso strikes out Weichert, his 5th of the day. He's through 5 innings. A 1-2-3 5th. We go to the bottom half of the 5th. And the Indians still holding on to a 3-1 lead.
We all know you have spirit, but how do you show it? How do you really let them know? What you need is spirit wear. What you need is Warrior logo wear. Your one-stop shop for everything Mascoutah related. And if they don't have it, they can make it. So come down to 12 East Main Street and order now.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch to Nathan Walker's in for a called strike. Next pitch is in there for a strike. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on Walker. Oswald ready to work in the 0-2 on the way, swinging a foul over to the right side. Nothing into the count. Walker bounced back to the first baseman his first time. Oswald comes set, works from the belt, kicks and deals the pitch. Swinging a slow ground ball, left side. Oswald has it, throws to first, not in time. It's an infield single for Walker. Sprinting down that first base line, he reaches base safely. It's the Indians' 3rd infield hit of the day. 3rd infield hit of the day for the Indians. Leadoff man on here in the bottom of the 5th. Top of the order to you now, Nolan Liebert comes in. Garrison Kramer gonna pinch run here for Walker. Top of the order, Nolan Liebert comes into the game. Nobody out with a runner at first. Garrison Kramer into run for Walker. First pitch is a strike. Been told that Walker will run and then Walker will re-enter. First pitch was a strike to Liebert. Oswald checks on the runner and Kramer is out at first. So Kramer gets picked off at first, 1 man gone. Nobody out now, and the count 0-1 on Liebert. Next pitch to Liebert is inside. They say it hit him. It hits Liebert, and he's now on with 1 away.
Off the bat, shortstop, number 10, Cameron Eddy.
And so now Cameron Eddy will be the batter. He had a bunt single in the 3rd. Was left stranded at 3rd base. He got all the way around to 3rd and was left stranded there. 1 out, Liebert at first, Eddy in the batter's box. The pitch to Eddy is a strike called over the inside corner. Check on the runner again. This time the throw nearly got away. from the first baseman, Patrick O'Donnell.
Come on, Cam, drive one.
The pitch, that is taken low, and it's 2-1. Or 1-1, excuse me. 1 ball, 1 strike on Eddie. The 1-1 on the way. There goes Liebert, and the pitch is pulled foul by Eddie. So now it's 1-2.
Let's go, Cam. Come on now.
1-2 on Eddie. Bottom of the 5th inning. Check on the runner at first. Again, Liebert back safely.
Put a barrel on one, Cam. Come on now. Hit it in the gap.
Eddie 1 for 2 today. Oswald ready in the pitch, swinging the line drive. That's to the left field, a base hit. Liebert station to station stops at second. It's a 1-out single for Eddie, his second hit today. He goes the other way. And now Musso with a runner in scoring position with an opportunity to bring in a run. It's 3-1. Musso can help himself right here. A lot of room in right center field for Musso. They're at first and second. The first pitch off speed is a called strike.
Pull that trigger. Pull the trigger. Come on.
1 out, 2 on. Musso has walked, and he sack bunted to move over Eddie in the third. The next pitch, swinging a line drive into left. That's down, base hit! They're going to wave around Liebert. He will score, and the Indians have the 4-1 lead.
Up to bat, first baseman, number 23, Josh Amon.
Uso helps himself there. They're going to let Musso run here. Eddie at second, Musso at first. RBI number 32 for Musso. Here's Amon. 4-1 game now. Pitch to Amon is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Come on, Josh. Get a hold of one, buddy. Come on, Josh. Barrel one. Let's go.
The 0-1 swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Nothing in 2. 1 man away. And the next delivery swung on, hit in the air down the right field line. That ball's hit well, and that ball is gone! Amon goes yard to right. A 3-run bomb, and the Indians lead it 7-1 in the 5th. Seven to 1, Mascoutah has the lead. A 3-run homer for Amon, his second of the year. RBIs 38, 39, and 40. So now it's Harrison. 2 outs here in the bottom, or no, 1 out here in the inning, and Harrison fouls the first pitch off out of play to the right side. That ball was crushed to right. 0-1 on Harrison. The pitch is a strike called, 0-2. And the Indians now have blown this one open 7-1. The 0-2, check swing. They did not go. Here's the 1-2. Harrison pops it up right side, drifting over to the fence, and that one goes out of play. The 1-ball, 2-strike count on Harrison. And the pitch on the way is well high, and it's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2 on the way. That was low. It's a full count here on Harrison, 3-2. And the 3-2 home, a foul back to the screen. Three balls, 2 strikes. The next delivery, swinging a ground ball left side. Shortstop's got it. Harrison sprinting down the line, and the throw to first is in time. The first baseman thought there were 3 outs. It's only the second out. And now the batter will be Darren Klein. Klein 1 for 2 today with a run scored. First pitch to Klein is low for a ball. Oswald ready, and the 1-0. Strike call, bottom of the zone. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Klein 1 for 2. The pitch is a little bit high. It's 2-1. Klein came into the day hitting .377. The pitch, Klein fouls this one back. And they say catcher interference. They say Klein's bat caught the catcher. Catcher's interference puts Klein at first.
Catcher number 14, Carson Moore.
And now Carson Moore will come to the plate.
Let's go. Come on, attack the baseball, kid. Let's go. Go, Carson.
First pitch, the ball misses for a ball. Ball singled and drove in a run in the second inning. The 1-0. Strike called over the inside corner.
Lots of room, Carson. Let's go. You got a big gap in center. Come on.
Klein on the move, swung on, hit in the air, down the line and left. That one curls foul. That one probably had the distance, but it curled just foul.
Come on, Carson. You can do this. Move it over just a little bit.
A 1 ball, 2 strike count. The pitch, and ball takes it low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bottom 5. 7-1 Mascoutah. The pitch from Mole is in there for strike 3. That pitch was low. Pitch looked low. But it's a cold strike 3. That ends the inning. We go to the 6th. The Indians have tacked on 4 more. Josh Heyman goes deep. The Indians 7, the Bulldogs 1. You're listening to the IHSA Regional Championship on the Indian Sports Network. We enter the 6th inning. Patrick O'Donnell leads off for the Bulldogs. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a slow ground ball. Left side, that one goes foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the order, O'Donnell Oswald. Here for the Bulldogs in the 6th. Indians 7, Bulldogs 1 here late in this game. Austin Musso still working. And the 1-1. In the dirt, it's 2-1. The 1-1 pitch is off the plate outside of ball, 2-1. The 2-ball, 1 strike pitch in the air to right. That one's hit pretty well. Gilbach going back, and one hops up against the wall. And it's a leadoff double for O'Donnell. Only the second hit of the day for the Bulldogs off Musso. Both have been doubles. This one a leadoff double, and the batter will be Max Oswald.
Up to bat, first baseman, number 18, Max Oswald.
Oswald ready to go to work here against Musso. Musso from the belt. With a runner at second, nobody out, and the pitch is a little strike called. The next delivery on the way, that's in the dirt, kept in front by Maul. Keeps the runner. Keeps the runner at first. Musso ready in the pitch, swinging a foul over to the right side.
Right here, Moose. Come on now.
Check on the runner at second, back safely. 1 ball, 2 strike count on the batter, Oswald.
Move. Throw a strike here. Come on.
And the next delivery swung on, hit in the air, deep center field, but Harrison's there to make the grab. Runner from second tags and goes to third. This time he did not leave early. So a runner at third, 1 away. And Chatton Kirchner is the batter here. Kirchner 0 for 2 today.
In the zone strikes. Let's go.
Runner at third, 1 out. The pitch to Kirchner is taken high.
Easy on that.
The 1-0 on the way. That's in there for a strike. Fastball there from Musso. One ball, one strike. The delivery on the way. That's out the plate outside. Gets away from ball, but not far enough to tempt the runner to try to score. 2-1 the count.
Come on, Nolan, right. Come on, Austin, right here.
2 balls, 1 strike. Musso from the belt, runner at third. 2-1. The pitch. Checked his swing. He won around 2-2.
Bats on his shoulder. Let's go another one. Let's go.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Musso hits it, swung on and fouled down the third baseline, foul. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Musso strikes out Kirchner. 6th of the day for Musso. And there's 2 gone here in the 6th, and it'll be Trey Conrad. Conrad takes a strike. No balls and a strike, the 0-1 on the way. That is off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 gone here, top 6. Indians with a 7-1 lead. The pitch. Strike called, 1-2 now on Conrad. One, 2. The pitch from Musso is a little high. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Conrad. Runner at third, that is O'Donnell. 7-1 Indians. We're in the top of the 6th in this winner go home regional title game. The pitch on the way, a swing and a miss, strike 3. Musso picks up strikeout number 7. He's through 6, and the Indians leading 7-1. This is the Indian Sports Network, the IHSA Regional Championship. Bottom of the sixth, Nolan Kuhlbach leads off the inning. New pitcher for the Bulldogs. I haven't seen a number yet on him. I'll relay that information as soon as I can. Replaces Max Oswald. Left-handed pitcher though, I can tell you that much. And the first pitch is swung on and fouled away. No balls and a strike on Kuhlbach, who tripled and drove in a run earlier in the day. A breaking ball in for a called strike. Oh, and 2 on Kuhlbach. And the pitch. Swinging a ground ball foul. I believe this is number 9, Chase Zimmerman. And it is. Chase Zimmerman, a freshman, into the game to pitch here. Left-handed thrower. Two innings of work for Oswald today. The 0-2 from Zimmerman in the dirt with a breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kuhlbach tripled, scored a run, drove in a run in the second, scored on a wild pitch. He was called out on strikes in the fourth. Leads off here in the sixth. It's Kuhlbach Walker top of the order in a 7-1 game. The 1-2. Fouled straight back. And Kuhlbach calls time. The Bulldogs took 2 from the Indians earlier this year. They swept the season series, but right now I don't think the Indians particularly care. This pitch is popped up down the line in right, and that will land foul. Here's the 1-2 on the way. That is low, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth. 7-1 the Indians lead. Zimmerman, the left-hander. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive to right. That's going to get down for a base hit. It's a 2-hit day for Nolan Kuhlbach. And that'll bring in Nathan Walker. So Walker will fit the left-handed batting. Walker will face the left-handed throwing Zimmerman. And they'll check on the runner at first. Safely in standing is Kuhlbach. Another check on Kuhlbach, safely in standing up. The next pitch on the way, another check on Kielbach. Another pitch, spun is shown. It gets a pulled back, ball one, throw to second in time. Kielbach is thrown out on the trying to advance in the wild pitch. So Kielbach thrown out, one man away now, and the 1 ball, no strike count on Walker. The first pitch is up and in for a ball. The next delivery on the way is a strike called. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Jordan up, protect. Come on out.
Time is called here on Walker. The 2-2 on the way. That is in the dirt. It's a full count, 3-2. It's a full count, 3-2. The pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, strike three. Walker strikes out. Top of the order now with Nolan Liebert.
Second baseman, number 1, Nolan Liebert.
Come on, Skittles. You're gonna get another hit.
First pitch is a called strike into Liebert. Nothing in one the count here on Liebert. The 0-1 is inside. It's a 1-1 count. The 1 ball, 1 strike pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball 2. And the 2-1 on the way. That ball is swung on, hit in the air to left, and that's a down for a base hit. Liebert with a line drive base hit to left. And Cam Eddy will come to the plate for the 4th time. So left-handed batting Eddy, left-handed throwing Zimmerman. 2 outs and a runner aboard for Eddy. 2 hits today. First pitch to him, strike called outside corner. Check on the runner at first, he's back safely. The 0-1 swinging a pop foul down the line and left. The 1-1 pitch. And a swing and a foul. We'll do it again at 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch on the way is popped foul out of play out to the right. One ball, 2 strikes. On Eddie here, the pitch. Swinging a shot to left, that's down for a base hit. It's a 3-hit day for Cam Eddy.
Off the bat, pitcher number 22, Austin Musso.
And now the batter will be Austin Musso. Musso singled in a run in the 5th. 1 for 1. The pitch, strike called over the inside corner. The 0-1, Musso swings, it's a line drive, dropped by the third baseman, but he has time to step on the bag at third. So we go to the 7th. The Indians 3 outs away from a regional title and a trip to Triad for a try at the sectional title. It's 7-1. We go to the top of the 7th. The Indians 3 outs away from advancing into the Sweet 16. Excuse me, advancing into the round of 30, the best of 32. First pitch misses here to the leadoff hitter, Caleb Pappenberg.
Deep breath in the zone. Come on.
Left-handed hitting left fielder today for the Bulldogs. First, well, one 1-0 from Musso is inside. Indians would move into the round of 32. Take one more win to get to the finals to the Sweet 16. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch from Musso. That is in there for a called strike. It's 2-1.
Deep breath, same weight.
2 balls, 1 strike. Musso ready and pitching from the belt. The pitch. Swinging a high fly ball to left down the line. That ball curls foul. So the count 2-2.
Right here, Moose.
Two balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2 on the way. Check swing. They did not go. The count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the 3-2. Swung on, hit in the air. Left field, that is going to be Walker who makes the catch. 1 man gone, 7th inning.
Out to bat, third baseman, number 30, Austin Martin.
And that'll bring in Austin Martin. The pitch from Musso, swinging a ground ball up the middle. Eddie to his right, goes off his chest. And then Martin will reach base.
Out to bat, right fielder, number 10, Rowan Schilling.
So runner at first now, and that'll be Rowan Schilling.
All right, ground ball, get 2 right here. Bang, bang, get it off.
Schilling swings and pops the first pitch back out of play off to the right side. 0-1 the count. Musso 2 outs away from sending the Indians to Troy for a chance for a sectional title. Indians 7, the Bulldogs 1. The 0-1. Strike called over the inside corner, 0-2.
Just like that, just like that.
Schilling doubled in the second, drove in a run, the only Bulldog run of the day.
Get him right here.
At the time, it was a 1-0 Bulldog lead. The 2-strike pitch, swinging on this, strike 3, and the Indians are 1 out away. It's the 8th strikeout for Musso, 91 strikeouts on the year.
Number 36, Grady Schmidt.
Brady Schmidt, the batter. He's popped up to the shortstop twice. Musso from the belt. The pitch. High, ball 1.
Stay within yourself, stay in the zone, let's go.
1 ball, no strikes. Schmidt 0 for 2 today. The next delivery swung on, lined over the head of Eddie into left center, and a base hit.
Out to bat, second baseman, number 7, Seth Weichert.
So 2-1, 2 out. Bottom of the order, it's the 9-0 hitter Seth Weichert, who has struck out twice today. Carson Ball having a word with this pitcher, Musso. Two on and two out. First pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Oh and 1. The next delivery on the way, swinging a ground ball left side. Klein has it, throws to first in time! And the Indians once again have won regionals, and they will move on to Triad. It's next week with a chance to take home a sectional title. Your final score, 7-1. The Indians take down the Bulldogs 7-1, the final today. They are regional champions once again. They take down their conference rival, the Waterloo Bulldogs. And once again, the Indians will have the opportunity to play for a sectional championship down in Troy next week. Both teams have gone through the handshake line. And we will, in just a moment, we will, assuming they're going to make an announcement for the handing of the plaque, we'll take you to the public address announcer here in just a moment. Assuming they're going to, the Indians gather in a huddle that Jay Voss jumps into the scrum as he always does following a win.
Gentlemen, please can I direct your attention to third base, where Mr. Scott Battis is presenting the Mascoutah Indians with their 5th regional in a row, and Coach Eddie's 8th overall regional champion.
From the auditorium, where we show the passion and hard work of our students, to the classrooms, where our faculty dedicate themselves to shaping the next generation of scientists and engineers. From the weight room, where we inspire our students to be a better version of themselves, to the courts and fields where history is made and memories are saved. From representing our school to just being a part of the community, we are Mascoutah, the high school of choice.
The Indians win their 5th regional championship in a row as they beat the Waterloo Bulldogs today by a final score of 7-1. The Indians today, 7 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. The Waterloo Bulldogs, 1 run, just 2 hits, 1 error. They left 5 runners on base as well. Austin Musso goes the distance in his final game at home in Mascoutah. 7 innings, just 2 hits allowed. He struck out 8, walked 3, and gave up the one earned run. Losing pitcher today is Conrad Lindhorst. And for the Indians, it is their final game on this baseball field, as next year they will be playing on their new turf baseball field just across the street over on the old soccer fields here in Mascoutah. So what a way to finish out their tenure here at this baseball diamond, getting ready for their improved facilities a year from now. We thank all of you for joining us here at Mascoutah High School. The Indians will be in action next week in Troy as they will battle for a sectional title. For now, though, Owen Dressler is saying good afternoon from Mascoutah, Illinois. The Indians sectional team.